A $50 million client, you would assume, okay, depending upon margin, that's a pretty good sized business. They still need you as a third party to come in and advise them. Although I have to imagine they have an IT team.
One area of the business where we're starting to see accelerated growth is what we call a co-managed or hybrid IT.
You're already one of the top, by a third party rated as one of the top 500 MSPs there are, right, out there. And we talked before the call about the growth you had this year, which makes sense based upon all these things. Yeah. So a $50 million client, you would assume, okay, depending upon margin, that's a pretty good sized business. They still need you as a third party to come in and advise them. Although I have to imagine they have an IT team.
Yeah, that's a great question. So one area of the business where we're starting to see accelerated growth is what we call a co-managed or hybrid IT, where the business is large enough such that they really need to have on-site IT staff. So what they'll do is they'll hire that level one type technical person to run around and reboot computers and help with basic remedial things. And then they leverage us as a partner in our skill set of our team for escalated tickets into our level 2 and level 3 and engineering teams. So it really allows the business to keep their costs low. We can implement all these awesome tools that we've spent tens of thousands of hours refining across our base of partners the last 10 years. That's nearly impossible for a small IT team on-prem to implement and manage and maintain. And and then they just leverage us for these, escalated tickets and, these kinds of conversations, right, where they don't have that skill set in-house. Doing things like, virtual CIO, you've probably heard that was a coined term in the last couple of years. I do a lot of those kinds of conversations where we're talking about security and technology and stuff. But the co-managed hybrid thing is huge. Gives that more instant IT support, with the on-site if required by the business, and then the other stuff gets kicked over the fence to us in a ticketing system that we co-manage with our partner.
Yeah, well, it's no secret that IT, even though cloud simplifies, there's so many different factors now because we're collecting data as businesses across so many different spectrums that IT is becoming more complex. But kudos to you for picking the right industry 20 some odd years ago, and it just continues to be but you're not looking at it as something that, hey, I'm going to grow my business. You're looking at how can I help people. I know that's always been a key factor for how you operate. So
yeah.